Live. Hello and welcome to another live stream on the Mirror Gaming YouTube channel. We're here for the Xbox Partner Preview Game Showcase. That's quite a tongue twister. Joining me this evening, I'm delighted to say, is my esteemed colleague and fellow Xbox fan, Aaron Potter. Aaron, how you doing? You all right?
I'm doing all right. Yeah,
Are you thrown off by me saying Xbox lover to you?
I know. I should probably change the title next to my headline, right?
What is
my
it
name.
right now? Sony Pony.
It's
I
still
removed
Sony
mine.
Pony.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shall I remove mine out of respect for Big Phil?
I mean, it's up to you, mate. I'm sure we'll see Big Phil at some point during the showcase, and he's probably going to be focused on watching it back. So probably not watching us, so it's fine. But thank you so much to everyone watching. We're here for the Xbox Partner Preview. This showcase is all about the third-party games from third-party publishers that come into the Xbox platform in future. This is obviously after Microsoft bought Activision Blizzard, but we won't be seeing any Activision Blizzard games in this live stream. It has been confirmed, but we have seen a few little tidbits of what we could expect, including Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, Alan Wake 2, Ark Survival Ascended, and Dungeons of Hinterberg. However, the live stream is 30 minutes, so we're likely to get a few more titles as opposed to that. What are you thinking? What are you thinking?
Can I just say, out of those four that you just listed,
yep,
everyone's probably wondering, like, what the hell is Dungeons of Hinterberg? And that was one of two games I got to see behind closed doors as part of LA Summer Games Fest. The other being Forza Motorsport preview. Is probably redundant now because it's on the YouTube channel and the game's out. But it's a really cool sort of like colorful, procedurally generated. I got to speak to the devs, and it like Hinterberg is a real place, and it's all about going into dungeons and really colorful. So I'm excited to see that show up again because that's one of my most anticipated indies. I think, as we were talking about on the podcast earlier, we could see some Square Enix stuff. I think this is like this Xbox Partner Preview. They've never done it before. It's said to be focused exclusively on third parties. There's no precedent for how this format is going to go, so who knows. But right now, this is the last major digital showcase before the end of the year that's been announced anyway. So I think, and what major third-party games have we got coming out before the end of the year? Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora. It's been a while since we've heard that game, not since this summer.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure who has like the marketing rights with that, whether it be PlayStation or Xbox, but that's going to be my big bet. There's a chance we could see RoboCop come. That is coming out next week, I believe, on all major platforms, and they had a demo on Steam Next Fest. So yeah, my big. I mean, I've got absolutely no knowledge about what's coming up outside of what they've said, but yeah, I'd say maybe something Square Enix, RoboCop, and Avatar. Those would be my best guesses.
We've got two channel staples in the chat. We've got Jasmine and JD. Thank you both so much for watching. Really appreciate you sticking with us for this ride into Xbox.
The two J's.
The two J's, absolutely. Yeah. And thanks to everyone else who's watched as well on YouTube. What do you make of Xbox doing a third-party game stream? This is new territory, like you said.
I could be mean and say, well, what else have they got? But no, I think it's...
I mean, you just said it.
Yeah. It's true, though. I mean, their big, like, gun was... They just fired, and it was called Starfield, and as we reported on the podcast, it did pretty well for them, by and large. As we also said, I think it's good that they're giving other developers their time to shine. Like, clearly a lot of the first-party stuff isn't ready. They've not got a big game coming out for the holiday. Sony have just had their big game.
Yeah.
I think they were kind of hoping that the Starfield hype would continue through to the end of the year. And while that's true to a certain extent, I think, it's kind of like, I'm not seeing many people on my socials talk about Starfield anymore. There was that kind of rig boom. So maybe this was prompted by that. And I really think we one thing I haven't mentioned, even though apparently according to Xbox, it's considered first party, we could see Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 here, even though you watched the stream a couple of weeks back, right? And they were sort of couldn't make their mind up about what they wanted it to be.
Yeah, although they have said that there won't be any Activision Blizzard games. So unless they're really, I mean, you know what Phil Spencer's like, right? He says one thing and sometimes the other thing happens. But Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. I mean, we've only got 3 minutes, right, until it starts, and we've seen PlayStation do showcases like this as well before.
And they've lied before as well. They said third parties only, and then Spider-Man showed up. So
that's true.
yeah.
That's very true. So we might get the same from Microsoft and Xbox. We'll have to see.
I think the only thing that would stop Modern Warfare 3 from showing here is the fact that it's aligned with PlayStation this summer. But like that's a game they haven't said. I mean, when is Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth coming out? I don't know. I need to check. But my sense is that this is a showcase focused on the immediate third-party stuff. Hence why I'm kind of thinking in that headspace of what have we got left heavy hitter-wise still to come this year.
Yeah. 2024, January 2024, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Okay. 26th of January 2024.
Cool. So kind of, yeah, it's kind of like, Q4 to Q1 2024, I think. Yeah.
But what we definitely won't see are things like Fable, Gears of War, Forza, obviously, about already out. We definitely won't see those kind of things, which is obviously a bit of a shame because we all want to see what they've got planned for those franchises.
Particularly Gears of War, man. Like, I love a good Gears of War game. And the last thing we got from that was Hivebusters, which was this standalone sort of 6 to 8 hour side piece. I would have had it if we got one of those every 2 years. It looked beautiful on the Xbox One X that I had at the time as well. Yeah. So I don't really know what the Coalition are doing, but if this is, it's called the partner preview, right? It's right there in the title. If they do teasers for something first party, part of me would be annoyed but I'd be happy at the same time. I can't stay mad at you, Phil.
Me too. I mean, it's one of those things, isn't it, where like, you get annoyed at Xbox or PlayStation and then they show you a cool game and you just sort of forget about it, don't you? It's one of those wonderful things with video games where when we see a good game, we just can't help but be excited, and seeing gameplays and trailers and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, but we also want companies to be better about showing us stuff.
Well, yeah,
with a sensible timeline. Do you know what I mean? Like, because I hate seeing stuff that's the Xbox Stream official feed there. A little bit more popular than the one we're currently on, but we got to get those people over. Come on.
Yeah, come over to us while you're watching the Xbox one. While you're watching the Xbox one. Yeah, absolutely.
What's the chat saying?
Begin shortly. I don't know. I'm scared.
ASA, what's that?
Not sure. I'm not sure what that means.
I'm a big Asa Butterfield fan as well, but he's not acted in anything in a while. Netflix shows just come out.
ASA is the UK's regulatory the Advertising Standards Authority. I don't think that's what they're referencing.
No, probably not. Otherwise, I would have chucked a CMA in there. Just balance,
yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
So I don't really know what they're talking about, but hopefully it's nothing too copyrighty that we don't.
JD in the chat saying he's still up for taking recommendations for food, drink, films, video game soundtracks, and anything else.
Okay. Yeah,
yeah, he did
say show food during this trailer. Let's debate it, man. Yeah, let's debate it, man. Let's go for it.
You did say you enjoyed Thatcher's Blood Orange, JD, and the Everybody's Gone to the Rapture soundtrack. Nier Automata soundtrack as well. Give that a go.
Got a countdown.
Lovely.
Here we go.
They're running late.
They are.
Say so.
They are a bit tardy.
Always having to go at me for starting streams late. So,
well, let us know, guys, how loud that is. If that's too loud, if it's if it's not loud enough. Could you hear it, Aaron? Can you hear what's going on?
I can hear it fine. It sounds like a good level for me, mate.
Cool. Well, let us know in the comments if you don't think it's a good level, and I can always turn it down. But thank you so much for joining us, everyone who's watching. We're about to see the Xbox Partner Preview Game Showcase. Quite a tongue twister, that one. We've got 10 seconds till it goes live. The anticipation is building. Let's get into it. Phil Spencer, first on the scene, do you think?
Maybe. He likes being front and center, doesn't he? So
let's have a look.
Well, what's it going to be?
Here we go. Oh, very 18. Is this Infinite Wealth?
Starfield DLC.
Potentially. Oh, hello.
Oh. What's going on here then?
Oh, this is just... Yeah, I did think for a second then, what you've just called the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yes.
Okay, so this is
Like
like
a
a dragon.
Dragon.
Yeah, this is like a dragon. This
Have you ever played these games? You ever gotten into them?
No, never.
So I started playing Yakuza 0 back when it was played Yakuza, and man, there's a lot of chatting. There's like a lot of dialogue in those games.
Yeah, I remember we had a preview for this. I believe one of Scott McRae, one of the minions on Mirror Gaming, and we had to replace some of the language that was in that because there was some things going on in this game that aren't family friendly. Let's just put it that way.
I remember that conversation happening because it was while Scott was streaming Super Mario Wonder, and if anybody's watching who watched that stream and wondering why he was laughing, it's because that debate was going on.
Yeah, absolutely. There was yeah, absolutely. So yeah, that's the only thing I know about these games, really.
Yeah, I mean, they really have taken off, like, with the PS4 generation. It was like a cult thing for the longest time.
Yeah.
Used to be real-time action, and now I believe it's turn-based, so when you enter battles, it's like, that's what they did with Yakuza 7.
Okay. What are you making of Infinite Wealth, from what you can see?
It looks like a really pretty game, I'll give it that.
Oh,
but I don't know what all this is happening at the moment, like all these side activities. It kind of looks a bit more like No More Heroes-esque. Like if he gets lawnmower in a minute. Do you know what I mean? But I'm sure if Scott was here right now, he'd love it.
Oh yeah.
Look, guys, you can have this house in a game because you'll never be able to afford it in real life.
In fact, you can customize the whole island to your heart's
The whole island?
Okay. Because this must be... The first trailer for this was when the main character, apologies, I don't know his name, washed up on a beach.
Yeah.
So I think the indication was that he's out of Japan, or his normal Japanese location. So
develop your island to accommodate all kinds of tourists.
But like, this isn't... Is this what Like a Dragon fans want? Like Sims?
Tell us in the comments. You know, if you're watching and you're a fan of this franchise, let us know. Let us know what you think of this.
Man can play guitar, and he's wearing your shirt from earlier as well, or almost. He's in holiday mode.
Wild balls here.
You'll have to beat some sense into them to preserve your island kingdom.
Okay.
Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. What is going on here?
It looks really nice.
It looks very pretty, yeah. But then I'd expect nothing less on the world's most powerful console.
Well, of course. And the Series S, which is it?
Yeah. In fact, the previous game, Yakuza 7, Like a Dragon. I remember it was a launch exclusive for Xbox Series X because of the cross-gen support. Like, you could only play the PS4 version on PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
So technically, this was the better version.
So this has been going for 5 minutes, and we're apparently going to be going for 30 minutes. So that's taking quite a big chunk out of the showcase.
And it's just a trailer as well.
Yeah.
So
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's coming January 26th.
Discover more on the Xbox Wire. Yeah, January 26th.
Ichiban
Kasuga.
Yeah, which I know from the Friends episode where Joey tries that lipstick on. There was Ichiban. Do you remember that?
I don't know, but oh my god, I love Future Lab.
Cool.
What game are they making? So this is a surprise we didn't know about. Everybody play Velocity 2X or Velocity Ultra. Some of the best space shooter games you'll ever play.
What on earth is this?
This looks like it could be like an endless runner. Don't know. Why is it all taking place off screen?
Followers? Yeah, I don't know.
There we go.
This is in-game footage and cinematics.
This looks like it might even be rhythm-based. I don't know. Not the game I was expecting from Future Lab, but hey, neither was Power Wash
Yeah,
Simulator.
it does have a Hi-Fi Rush vibe, right? Icaro will not die.
Icaro will not die.
Hashtag who is Icaro?
Well,
indeed.
I wish you'd tell me.
Indeed, yeah.
But hey, published by Thunderful. They're good guys over there, so.
That looks interesting.
So that was a little gem of a surprise. So if we get a
Yeah.
couple more of those. Oh, here we go. Still waits the deep. Let's go. Chinese room.
I remember seeing this on something.
This was at the Xbox Summer Game Fest presentation.
Yeah, I remember it.
And speaking of everybody's gone to the Rapture JD, this is by the same team. So they specialize in like first-person narrative-driven games, but this one's like a supernatural horror thing set on an oil rig. Not a new game reveal, but I wonder when this one's coming out. Actually, I might actually look that up.
Have they announced it?
Well, we might get a release date in a minute.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Still waits the deep.
I don't think it'll be coming out for Halloween. Let's put it that way.
Probably not. I'd love it if it did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's a release date currently.
It looks great.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's no jump scares coming because I will scream on live stream.
Yeah. Scream on stream.
Scream on stream.
Scream on stream. Ah!
I'd like to, Jasmine, if you're still here, water physics check, please. What do you think of that? Looks good to me.
That looks
It's
alright.
where it hits the I like that reflective water on the beam. That's nice. It's where the water hits the bottom of the oil rig that it lets down for me. This looks good, though.
You should tell Phil that. Just like Phil. Put a word in.
Do you think Phil's got his finger in all these pies?
He's probably not signing these.
Yeah.
You know, someone else will do that. Maybe someone like Sarah Bond. I don't know.
Yeah. They sit her down, like, Sarah, this is our new game. Please give us some more money.
The Xbox Partner Preview.
I did a water check on this during the Summer Games Fest. Oh, thanks, Jasmine. And what did you give it at that point? Let us know. Looks good to me, but I'd rather. I said it's good, but Collision is bad on it. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Thanks, Jasmine. I thought you did.
Well, I think it all looks brilliant. There you go.
This looks nice. Underwater, the underwater effects looks nice. I'm about to jump. I think I feel it coming.
It is an 18+ rated showcase. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it is.
Imagine if we were based in the US and we had to, like, first thing in the morning react to like this sort of stuff.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming.
This isn't a trailer. This is like a gameplay.
Yeah, this is a long sort of example. They're going in the darkness. Jasmine's already. Oh my god, exactly what you said, Nathan. When it hits the oil rig, it doesn't look good. Yeah, exactly. Oh, here we go. Arriving early 2024.
Okay, so we get a release window, and it's day one Game Pass as well.
Yeah.
So I was actually just telling Jasmine, like, I might £13 a month for Game Pass is a lot these days.
It is.
I don't know if it will survive, but if you're showing games like this, I might stay on the hook for you.
Well, you've got 2 months left in.
Oh, what did I say? I said we'd see it. RoboCop out next week, people.
Here we go. It's out next week.
I think so. It's early November. It'll say at the end of this trailer. But... RoboCop Rogue City.
So I'm guessing you play as RoboCop, yeah?
Yeah. So this is it comes out 2nd of November. Again, I got to preview this earlier this year. You can read that on the mirror.co.uk/gaming.
What did you think?
Well, these guys did a game before this called Terminator Resistance, and I'm a big Terminator fan. And that was very like janky. They were clearly fans. This one's built on Unreal Engine 5, and it looks beautiful. And I think they've just nailed the RoboCop world, even though I'm not as big a fan of it. But like, it's very gruesome. Like when you kill people, their blood splatters on the wall.
Oh yeah, sort of Doom-esque, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. A bit slower pace though, because you're a robot, so like all the movements like quite slow. They stayed true to that.
I don't know if this is being mean, but is anyone like a RoboCop fan? Like, is the real RoboCop fans out there? There must be some, but it's not. It doesn't strike me as a, you know.
Yeah, like what 20-year-olds playing RoboCop Rogue City?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I mean, Cyberpunk's big at the moment. This is kind of cyberpunky, not in terms of the game, but like the aesthetic.
Yeah, the aesthetic of it. Yeah, but we've got Ghost Runner, haven't we? That's
Ghost Runner 2
as well, which I think we might see. in the showcase.
Oh, here you
Here
go.
we
Dungeons
go.
of Hinterberg.
And I'm Regina
That's what.
Geisel,
Can I just say while we're on the
director of
topic? That's what I hate about Cyberpunk 2077.
Hello,
Is that
love
whenever
if
you say the word
ask interested
cyberpunk
more
now, people
specific
have to.
and how the
Yeah,
people
like, oh, do you mean the genre or the game?
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So we're excited to give you a better look.
JD says, "Did you guys play Little Orpheus from the Chinese Room?" I did on my Switch, but I didn't finish it. It was a very different game for them, but I remember it being quite fun.
I like the art style of this.
Oh, look at this! Looks gorgeous, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm all over this.
Yeah.
I think this is a Game Pass day one as well. JD says, I believe there was a PS2 RoboCop game back in the day. JD, what movie franchise didn't get a PS2 game back in the day?
Iron Man?
Well, no, they waited till PS3. You're right. You got me there.
Ding!
But no, I remember there's so many Terminator games.
Yeah. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Aliens, all that
All
jazz.
them ones, yeah, all them ones.
But yeah, I can't wait to play this. I wish they'd release like a demo on Steam or something.
Yeah.
This looks a bit like Hi-Fi Rush, actually.
It does, yeah.
Art-wise.
So what it seems like is that sort of like witches around that you're sort of exploring. Oh, dungeons. Okay.
There you go. So it looks like there's 25 dungeons. And I think you can do them in your chosen order within reason.
Cool. That's a very that sword is very like Zelda-like. It's sort of Zelda mixed with Final Fantasy a little bit. That sword.
Yeah.
It's like chunk. It's got the chunk of Final Fantasy, but the sort of style of a Zelda. Zelda Master Sword. Yeah.
The chunk of Final Fantasy. I like that. That is a hefty sword that Cloud's carrying.
It is, absolutely.
No wonder the band's ripped.
2024. Still no release date.
No hard release date for these 2024 games.
That's fine. Don't commit to it if it's not ready, you know?
Yeah, but we need to start filling out the first half of, you know what I mean?
We've still got 16 minutes left of the showcase, so hopefully we'll get a little bit of Phil at some point. Hey, Phil Spencer as well, not just Phil.
Oh, here we go. So this is Alan Wake 2. This comes out in 2 days, everyone.
Yes. I'm really looking forward to playing this.
Is it Alan Wake 2? I think it is. I just saw like the shot of
I don't know
forest.
if it is, you know.
No, it isn't. I don't believe so. Might be something new.
That's a wolf?
Ooh, I'm
A
intrigued.
fox. Okay.
Maybe we'll finally find out what the fox say. Jasmine says, agree with Nathan. About what? I do not know. Probably
Just
about the
generally
sword size.
agree with me. I'm happy with that, Jasmine.
Or that. Oh,
if it's not ready, then don't give it a thank. Yeah, absolutely.
All right. I'm being a greedy boy.
This looks really, really cool, stylistically.
Oh,
if you have to play as a fox. Spirit of the North.
This is a sequel.
2.
Yeah, there you go. I thought that game existed.
That looks very nice.
If there's any Spirit of the North fans, you know, your time is now.
Yeah, pop a message in the chat. Are you excited about this game?
There you go.
Here we go. So we've had the 3
Can
there.
I ask you a question, Nathan?
Yeah, of course you can.
How are we feeling about this whole no narration, just straight to the games? Like usually you have like, hi everyone, it's X from Xbox. Like,
yeah, I prefer the second one because it sort of builds anticipation and you get that sort of little twinkling in their eye that you know something good's coming. But you know
when they say what was it? They're like, but we've got one more thing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, wasn't expecting this. Oh my god, this is exciting.
Look,
Scott's gonna go crazy now. Oh my god, I thought this was a PS5 exclusive.
It can't be.
It can't be now. Like a launch exclusive, but maybe that was Silent Hill 2, actually.
Is this the first ever gameplay we've seen of this?
So we got the trailer back during the PlayStation thing in the summer, but it zoomed in on Snake's face. This is the first gameplay.
Ah,
what a thrill. There you go. If there's any Metal Gear fans, they'll get that reference. In fact, the original version of this came to consoles yesterday in the Master Collection. But
Yeah,
oh my god, this game looks stunning.
it does.
Beautiful.
Look at that crab. Look at the frog.
Well, oh, Jasmine, get on these water reflections. What's
Yeah.
going on here? Come on.
Oh, there's another suit.
They might show Revolver Ocelot off in a minute because this is look at that bird. Wow, this is way more than I thought we'd get.
Oh. Tactical espionage action.
Metal Gear Solid, and that symbol there, they're calling it Delta.
Delta, yeah.
Oh, it's on Unreal Engine 5.
Interesting.
Yeah, so not Konami's in-house engine then. Interesting. Just checking the website formerly known as Twitter right now.
Well, they were right. It's definitely got some surprises coming our way.
Yeah.
Jasmine says good water. Literally, that's what Jasmine said. Jasmine says good water.
Okay. It gets the patented Jasmine Manan thumbs up. JD Incinerator says Metal Gear Solid 3's third release in the past 12 years. Are you talking about the 3DS version? That game is on everything. He's right, but this is ground up. JD
Coming to PC Game Pass.
Oh, what is this?
This looks Jasmine's up Jasmine Street, actually.
Yeah, it's like a city builder thing. Not for
That
me.
cow looked very, very realistic.
It's a showcase of realistic visuals.
Yeah.
Other than Dungeons of Hinterberg.
Look at the grass.
Yeah. Gigi's in the chat says, has there not been an indie game before where you were prancing about as a fox? Yeah, there was that game called Endling as well, which I think JD brought up. But it's Spirit of the North 2.
Jasmine said, this reminds me of Valheim.
Oh, yeah. Does a little bit.
Yeah,
This looks like medieval Command and Conquer.
As soon as I saw this, I was like, this is Jasmine's sort of game. What is it, though? That's the question. What is it?
League of Legends is quaking in its boots.
Don't worry, Adam L is still playing it, so they're fine. I can't actually read that comment. Manor Lords. April 24. PC only. Interesting.
Oh, that's a PC ass game. Come on now.
Oh, and coming to consoles.
What? Who's playing that with a controller?
Manor Lords. Here we go. Oh, okay.
Oh,
so
there's an interview
on the website, Jasmine. Go and check it out.
On the Xbox Wire.
That's exciting.
Do you know what? They showed Metal Gear Solid 3 gameplay. I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy. Do you know sometimes
Happy
you
it
do
ended
these
it
streams
now.
and you're like, was that worth it?
Yeah.
What's this? Hyenas is coming back.
Is this that marathon? No.
That's a PlayStation game.
Oh,
I
it
thought, but
was, yeah.
The finals. Okay.
What is this?
Jasmine says, now what's this? I like the city building, but not the fighting. Maybe there's a city building mode. But you can opt out of the fighting.
Oh, this looks not. This looks good. Oh yeah, this is the finals. Yeah, this was in beta, wasn't it? Recently.
But Nathan, do you know what I mean? Like this marathon, fair games.
Yeah.
X-Defiant. What is? They all look the same.
Extraction suitors. Yeah.
All like bright colors and vague settings. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know people have worked hard making this game, but it doesn't do anything for me.
It looks really good. The visuals look really good.
I'm happy for you. I'm happy.
I mean, I'll give it a go.
Yeah.
Jasmine said, "Oh my god, the finals! Play the beta for the finals. It's sick." Yeah, it looks. I didn't actually play it. I saw some content creators playing it, but I didn't actually play it myself. I kind of regret not playing it now because it looks really good. But you are right. There's that sort of this area of extraction shooters, not wanting to be another Warzone, wanting to sort of be the next one after Warzone, the next one after Fortnite. There's sort of a race to that thing.
Well, the good news is that there's less competition now because Hyenas just got canned.
Yeah, absolutely.
When is this coming out?
Open beta October
Tomorrow.
26th. Jasmine, let's jump into it. Let's jump into
There you
the
go.
beta. I'm really looking forward to that.
Jasmine, wow. I'm Aaron. I don't like bright colours. I don't like it. Wow. I'm just telling it like it is, Jasmine. Got to be true to myself.
The thing is, Aaron doesn't get this sort of games on Sony. He's not used to the bright colours, you know?
Look, I had my heart broken by Paladins, all right? That was my game.
Yeah.
And everybody thinks I'm joking. This is Ark something.
Yeah, Ark Survival something, yeah.
Is it 2? Ark 2 with Vin Diesel? Or is it something else?
I did have it up, but I closed the tab.
Oh, that's all right.
But it looks pretty cool. The chat was going mad for this. On
What's
the official
ASA,
Xbox.
though?
I
Oh,
don't
that's
know.
what it is. Ark Survival Ascended?
Oh, yeah, that's what it is. You're right. Correct.
There you go.
So this is so I've never played an Ark game, I've got to admit. So you're sort of a...
So it's a survival game.
Yeah.
It's like Valheim, but with dinosaurs and guns. But the music's certainly nice, I'll give it that.
Mm.
So from the list of games, it's only Alan Wake 2 now we've got to go.
Correct.
And then
yeah.
everything else is a surprise.
Yeah. When you think of it that way, when you talk of it that way, there's 7 minutes left.
Yeah.
7 minutes of surprises. And the Wake 2 as well.
And Alan Wake.
Riding a Velociraptor. Who do they think they are? Fortnite. This looks good, though. There's a dire wolf there.
But
Ark
this
is fun,
like,
but it can be a grind, says GG. Yeah, it looks a little bit like that.
this is a game where you're either in or you're not in. Do you know what I mean? Like you have to be dedicated to it, and I respect people that are. I respect people that Ark.
Have they confirmed a release date? Are we about to get one?
It might get a window. That seems to be the theme.
Survival. Oh, coming soon. There you go. Sorry, Ark fans. Modding and more. Ooh. Modding dinosaurs.
Why not?
Why not?
Oh. Okay, this is Alan Wake 2.
This is out, yeah.
The body. This wasn't some random act of violence.
13 years in the making. It's
Wow.
almost out.
A page of text written with a typewriter. Someone's been watching us.
How do you run from an idea?
How do you run from an idea?
GG says you need to make a decent squad as well to make the most of it, in reference to Ark.
Yeah.
You know? Do you remember that? Like, maybe actually, since Valheim came out, the whole survival sandbox genre seems to have like backed off a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like there was a couple of months there where there was like one big survival game coming out. Shoot this game into my veins. That's all I'll say.
Looks really good.
Interview with creative director Sam Lake available on the channel now.
On the channel now. Go and check it out.
Yeah.
Great interview from Aaron with Sam Lake at EGX. There was that was it Alone in the Dark? Was it called Alone in the Dark? That survival game. Do you remember that one? I played a little bit of that.
So there's a reimagining of that coming out soon with
really?
David Harbour. And it was meant to come out this year, but because October was so crowded, it's now coming out in January.
Right, okay.
So, yeah, Alone in the Dark.
That was a survival game, right?
Yeah, survival horror.
Yeah, I remember playing that. Can't wait to watch your day one this Friday, Aaron. Yeah, I mean, we've confirmed that, right?
Who's to say? Who's to say what's going on? But
it's out Friday, guys. It's out Friday, so it's fine. I'm not broken any embargoes.
Oh, still going.
Okay. Mix of gameplay and in-game live action.
The page says
Have we seen this yet?
This is all new stuff, I believe.
There's only 4 minutes of the showcase left, so...
Do you think there'll be something else after this?
I think so.
Like a closer?
I think so.
Like a surprise there's got to be, hasn't there?
There's got to be.
They'll just show that same Metal Gear Solid 3 trailer again, and I'd be happy. JD says, to be honest, this is freaky. What the hell's going on there?
Ooh.
Okay.
This is a Halloween game.
Yeah, it's coming out at the perfect time. But Remedy, where's my physical version? What's going on?
Yeah, that's a big. Oh, hello. What?
Have some of that.
It's like the human centipede.
I don't know what that is.
You know,
Wink, wink. They're showing us like a full-on boss battle then. at the
yeah,
moment, it looks like.
this is scary. If you're easily frightened, this might not be the thing to be watching right now.
Jasmine's got her eyes covered right now.
If I didn't have to be in presenter mode, I would be as well. This thing does not want to die either.
No, it's taking loads of bullets. She's got her shotgun out now, so
Go on.
look at that detail though.
There we go.
Whoa! So apparently we're not done.
They haven't got many bullets left. If you look in the right-hand corner, they've just switched to their...
Yeah.
Enter the overlap. Use the record in the jukebox.
The song will show me the way.
Ooh. It's better
I
not
hope
be
we're not going to
unlicensed
get
music.
copyright. Yeah.
They know people are going to stream this, surely.
Yeah, hopefully. Oh, wow. Look at this.
The overlap is at the pond.
They're showing off. We had a trailer, now we had a hefty chunk.
Go again.
Surprised they're
the-
showing this much off so
Yeah.
close to release.
This is the overlap. So she's going to walk into it.
Will she come back out of it
Oh,
though?
dear.
Yeah.
Oh.
So JD says, to be honest, after completing the remaster a couple of years ago, I felt it was too cut and dry. Even the torch-based gun blasting is awesome.
I think
Yeah.
that's it.
Is that it? I mean,
I think that's going to be it. Unless there's
Fair
one
play.
more thing.
nah, that looks like that's it. So surprise-wise, we had
Metal Gear
Icaro Will Not
Solid.
Die, Metal Gear Solid, Spirit of the North 2, and Manor
finals.
Lords.
The finals is a bit of a surprise as well.
Yeah. Well, beta tomorrow, actually. for
Yeah.
that.
Thanks
So-
for watching. You're
Thanks
very
for having
welcome.
us, Phil.
Thank you. Thank you for doing that. I mean,
Yeah. Thanks for
That
giving
was
us
hot.
nightmares at the end there.
you know what? That was short and sweet.
I
That
appreciate
was
it.
that was a nice succinct showcase. No faff. I think I would have liked to, not 5 minutes at the start, but maybe 30 seconds of like we really thank our third party partners for all the hard work they've been doing. Here's some of the great things, maybe, but I don't know. Do you think it needed that? I don't know.
I think, like I said, we've never seen this format before.
Hmm.
If they wanted to do this again, because I know some people are like just games,
Yeah,
and that's what their Summer Games Fest thing was. It was just like
Yeah.
Xbox Game Pass game, Xbox Game Pass game. So I think that's the tack they've gone here. And Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta Snake Eater. It's looking good. Didn't see a lot
Well,
of it.
You mentioned that. Let's go back, shall we?
Yeah.
Let's have
Yeah,
a look
can
at
do.
Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. Have another little look at this because so this is the first in-engine look,
Unreal Engine 5.
pre-alpha footage. So this
Right.
isn't anywhere near final.
So they say, but the
Yeah,
game's going to
so-
look pretty much
you're
like this when it
so
releases again.
pessimistic. aren't you?
Me. Well, it's just so they've got like a get out. Like, if
Yeah,
people take issue with
yeah.
it. They're like, well, it was pre-alpha. But yeah, have you ever played the original Metal Gear Solid 3, Nathan, or had the inclination to?
I've
Originally a
played a
PS2
few,
game.
Yeah, I played a few of them, but I'm not invested in the franchise enough to be able to say, oh yeah, I played Metal Gear Solid 3, or like
Oh,
I
man.
just remember playing the games.
I'm going to be all up in this when it comes out. Let me tell you now. Like so, and basically with the original Metal Gear Solid 3, it had fixed camera angles until they released the subsistence update version, and it looks here that you've got free control of the camera, which is the way to go.
Cool. What do you make of the visuals?
Oh, mate, it looks stunning. Like Unreal Engine 5, when put to good use. I would have liked to have seen some proper combat, a little hint of a boss battle, but now they're showing off like the foliage and the nature's wildlife. So
You got to show off the foliage, you know.
yeah, but I think for that showcase, that was definitely top for me. Then
Yeah.
maybe Dungeons of Hinterberg.
Okay.
Then maybe Alan Wake 2, even though that's so close.
What about this one?
Well, Jasmine can have it if she wants it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Was it the Manor Lords? It's called
Manor Lords, yeah, or Manor Lord, was it? One of them.
Manor Lords, something like that.
Yeah. I want to have another look at the finals
Oh yeah, go for it.
because that looked pretty cool. And if the beta is happening this week, tomorrow, then there might be a chance of us playing this at some point.
Yeah.
So this is a 3v3 extraction shoot by the look of it.
And we don't know the problem with these platform specific showcases is we
Yeah.
don't know like if this beta is just Xbox or
Yep.
other things. So okay, so open beta on Steam, Xbox, and PS5 tomorrow.
Till
This is who knows. This is according to the finals Twitter account.
interesting.
They don't seem to have a website. So.
What do you make of the beta release a beta first sort of
I mean,
game
I
development route?
I think with multiplayer games like this, releasing a beta makes sense because it's less about letting the people play it and try it. It's more about let's get the balancing correct.
Yeah.
You know, let's tweak things. Listen to the feedback so that when launch does come, hopefully it will be stable and fair. Like, and you saw that with like Diablo 4, but even Payday 3 had like open betas and closed betas, and that didn't seem to help that at launch.
No.
From what I heard.
You never, I mean, you do have obviously the Call of Duty open betas as well, don't you? But that's sort of linked. You get the feeling that they couldn't have got that much from that because it's so close to release. Making any changes that late on.
Yeah.
That was sort of a pre-order thing, wasn't it? More than anything, I think. I
Probably
don't know.
testing server load as well.
Yeah, potentially.
But yeah, if it doesn't say what time specifically tomorrow this goes live. It's the annoying thing.
We'll find out. Let's have a look. So if I pause it, let's go. Reachthefinals.com. Sounds like something. I mean, we work for a company called Reach. Reachthefinals.com.
How can I possibly reach the finals if you won't tell me when the finals kicks off and the beta for it starts?
Join the finals. Can you reach the finals? Pull down buildings. There's literally nothing else. It's a very
considering your beta's tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? Come on,
so the last beta was in June, right? That's what it says. It says release date coming soon. Join the finals playtest. Here we go. Where does it say? So you got some new arenas, 20 weapons. It doesn't actually say what time. So we'll have to find that out and let you guys know. But it doesn't say what time. Maybe they haven't decided yet.
Watch this space. Watch this space.
I'm sure we'll be able to bring that to you if you are interested over on the Mirror Gaming editorial side of things.
Look forward to that.
Out of we review games out of 5, don't we? Out of 5, what would you give the Xbox partner preview? Just looking at some of the games that we've seen today,
I think I'd give that probably like a 4 out of 5.
Yeah,
and probably an entire star of that is Metal Gear for me.
Yeah,
otherwise it'd be a 3 out of 5, which is still
Agreed.
solid.
Yeah,
I think they did a good job at setting expectation. Do you know what I mean? No massive promises, just here's 4 games you're going to see and a bit more. And guess what? It gave us a bit more.
Yeah.
So it announced 1 game, or 2 even, Spirit of the North 2 and Icarus Will Not Die, maybe even the Manor Lords. But everything else, what was going on in that Like a Dragon trailer? Who knows?
That took up like
7 minutes.
Yeah, 7 minutes of the whole thing. It's amazing how few publishers do that. Sort of promise the world and then under deliver, whereas we want things like this where they tell us not
just
to
be honest.
Anything. Yeah,
that's all it is. Like, and sometimes you can have fun with not being honest, which is we're only going to show third party. Guess what? There's a little first party surprise.
Yeah,
but this was exactly what it said it was going to be on the tin. So I feel
Yeah.
like it deserves a lot of credit for that.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for joining me, Aaron. I really appreciate it. I've really enjoyed watching this trailer. Short, succinct, as you said, 4 out of 5. I think I'd agree.
Yeah,
I'd agree with you. I really enjoyed seeing some of the games that have come into, not obviously just Xbox, because these are third-party games, but also other consoles as well. Thank you, everyone who's joined us in the chat, whether it's GG, JD, Jasmine, and anyone else who's been in the chat or watched us at all during this live stream. Thank you so much. We will see you again on Friday for Alan Wake 2 on release day, which Aaron will be doing for us. So really looking forward to that, Aaron. And then who knows? The next live stream will definitely be the walkthrough the Wednesday after at 4 p.m. GMT on the 1st of November, because we'll be in another month next week, which will be interesting. Yeah, thank you so much. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.